Hi, my name is Sarah Pobletti. I'm from sunny San Diego, and I'm a nutritional science major.
My name is Ndukal Wankwo. I am from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm an economics major with a minor in creative writing.
It is our distinct privilege each year to recognize two graduating seniors at Seaver College with the Bowers, Davis, and Todd Award for Leadership in Diversity and Inclusive Excellence. Students who are awarded will graduate in good academic standing, are role models to their peers, and highly regarded for their unusual service to advancing institutional diversity and inclusive excellence at Pepperdine. This award honors the legacy of three legendary campus leaders, Dr. Calvin Bowers, Dr. Jennings Davis, and Dr. Grace Lucille Todd. They provided leadership that would advance the call of justice with a deep sense of Christian calling and a commitment to imitating Christ.
I chose Pepperdine mainly because of the faith background. I really wanted an institution that had faith incorporated into its mission, and also because of the smaller sort of capacity of the school and the one-on-one attention you get from the professors.
I chose Pepperdine University because I believe that here students are seen as an individual rather than a number, and I really appreciate the attention that the professors give to the students and how close-knit of a community it is here at Pepperdine.
The great part about being in the classroom here is that often we can't really tell about the social backgrounds of our students, so it forces us as faculty to inquire and try to understand where our students are coming from. And in sociology, we tackle a bunch of difficult and controversial social issues. So we have racial and social class diversity, religious diversity, political ideology differences, and it makes it really exciting to be a teacher here. Well, the Emancipation Proclamation was, of course, a dramatic and incredibly significant step that our country took to recognize the common humanity of its inhabitants.
I don't think we would be where we are as a nation, right, without the Emancipation Proclamation. We wouldn't have so many different color members of Congress, and we would not have a President Barack Obama without an Emancipation Proclamation, because what he's doing in his position and place in the office would not be possible.
It just speaks to how much we've done in the last 150 years and also what we could do in the years coming.
We have an unfinished project here in our country, and student leaders today are taking up that project, which again recognizes that common humanity, our common goals, and our desires to live lives that are full and complete.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream and the March on Washington has impacted the current generation of activists as well as the students we are honoring here and the students that are graduating this weekend. I think one of the biggest ways in which it actually matters is to say that we should fight for rights, right? That we should never stop fighting for right.
Of course, Dr. King's dream was a vision of American life, a vision of a more perfect community, a vision of equality and inclusion and acceptance and love.
His service and really getting down and inspiring people and doing the work and starting those marches, that speech is so symbolic in the sense that it was really a driver for motivating a lot of other people. I think the message of the speech, one thing was very inspirational for me, but also the philosophy behind the speech and really leading by doing.
We have students on this campus who will be the next MLK, who will be the next Lincoln. Pepperdine has that responsibility to shape those individuals and make these students the best that they can be. Last semester, I attended a Tim Wise lecture at the graduate school for Pepperdine, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons about diversity, about how we can include diversity in our higher education institutions, and how as students we should be those agents for change, and how we can create an impact on our campuses.
I was raised in Lagos, Nigeria, which is a very different background from the United States, the sort of the experience you get here. But I was also born here. So having that sort of dualistic nature in my upbringing, I think really made me want to explore diversity and culture and things of that nature more deeply.
As more and more of our students are finding Pepperdine an inclusive, positive place to grow and to learn and to develop as individuals and as members of their groups, we get a better university.
Pepperdine has a very unique way of transforming the person. And so for me, it really goes beyond what I've learned as a student, but also what I've learned as a human being, and really learning the value of people, the value of encouraging people, the value of seeing value in other people, I think is what I've really taken away from Pepperdine. And I plan on using that in every facet of my life, be it professionally, spiritually, or just in any place I find myself. As a recipient of the Bowers, Davis, and Todd Award for Leadership in Diversity and Inclusive Excellence, I feel very honored and encouraged in diversity work. And also, I'm very cognizant of the work that needs to be done going forward.
This award is such an honor to me because I really believe that the work that I've done here at Pepperdine through Filipino Club or Housing Residence Life has impacted students and faculty. I also believe that this award was a gift from God and that this is just manifests itself from the talents that I have and the passions that I have to continue my work later on. Thank you.
In regards to parting words that I have for the students that are leaving, it's probably something that I think that, to me, reminds me of the civil rights movement, and that is to always look back, right? It's something kind of seeped in kind of civil rights history and seeped in kind of what the Bible says, right? To look back.
Remember that you have allies both here on campus and in the wider world, so get connected to groups and to others who share your passion for social justice, for inclusion, and for a better world, a better America. And together we can make this happen.
My parting words for my peers would have to be, in the words of Maya Angelou, if you don't like something, change it. And if you can't change it, change your attitude. But it's also important that whatever you do, to not complain. And so I say that as an encouragement to them to really do their best within any given circumstances they find themselves, but also to stay encouraged and to keep doing what they're doing.
For all the underclassmen, don't stretch yourself thin. Only do what you are passionate about and what you truly can give your time to. We all know that at Pepperdine, all the students do everything, but do what you're passionate about and just do you.